Morning, June 11th, Booty representing. Today, we are going to play, oops, mind my finger, sorry about that, guys. What's your favorite color? Well, I'm guessing, if you can tell, I kind of like red. I'm definitely okay with yellow when it comes to tools, some blue. Yellow definitely not a good color for trucks. I always thought it meant caution. So, fan appreciation. I love Milwaukee. I've used Milwaukee in the trades, had a lot of Milwaukee stuff. I have battery operated Sawzall. I've burnt up a couple, 2, 3 of them. So let's start on the easy end. Shop broom, super handy, helps clean stuff up. They're just handy, runs off the battery, not too bad. My latest and greatest, this thing will take a Monster battery. Runs your typical Milwaukee, whatever these are. And you can, like I said, you can run a bigger battery. I took this, I bought it for the red truck job. Took it out, used it, barely used 1% on the big battery. It's definitely not a big saw, but for what I was using it for, I think it'll come in quite handy, especially when you consider what a pain it is to keep power saws working good with good gas. Now, let's kind of go back to where it started. Let me set the saw aside here. Okay, so when I first switched over and decided I needed to go electric, I needed a big boy right off the bat. I hollered at my guy, who was Mr. John, who worked at Cornell at the time, and said, this is what I need. He got me a good deal on the 1/2 inch and the 3/8. The 1/2 inch is in remarkably good shape. I've used the daylights on her. Set that down. The 3/8, it has been in the fire, it has been dropped, it has been bounced, it has been used. It will still do most things that a Hazard Fraught or Craftsman or some of the marginal brands can do. This thing will outrun them in a 3/8 drive. So, the 3/8 drive, the first 1/2 inch drive, and is a kicker for, I forget what it was, a couple extra bucks in the deal. I got the grease gun. Again, if you're working on equipment, if you're running stuff, you have to grease stuff, this thing's a blessing. And let's jump to tool color for a minute. I don't care what color tools you like. You could be a Milwaukee guy. You could be a DeWalt guy. You could be Bosch, Minerva, whatever color tools you like. Grease gun, if you work on equipment, if you have to grease your tractors, your wreckers, your whatever that takes grease. If you're a mill wrong, you got grease stuff. It doesn't have automatic grease. No, okay, so my basic tow truck kit. I picked up battery op Sawzall a long time ago when I was doing scrap, because quite often it just comes in handy. Whether you're recycling converters, got some big stuff you got to break down, battery operated Sawzall, and a good blade can't beat it. So right now my truck kit actually consists of the first 1/2 inch drive, and this is 1,400 foot-pound one. The Sawzall, you've got a go bag. Kicking my saw all over the place. We've got a go bag. I have learned the benefit of taking your batteries out of your equipment and putting them in something smaller, maybe padded. I wonder if I can grab them real quick and show you why. I don't want to edit this one. I want to go straight to video. Radio till the radio stops. My mind in my car. Yeah, where are they? Aha! Sorry about that, guys. I was trying not to do that. Bear with me, I'm not editing this one. I have already edited my first full video today. Class is out. So, safety for your batteries. I have beat the ever-loving, this is the first gen batteries too that I have. One of the few grumbles I got. You gotta be careful with the batteries. Like anything, I mean they're electric, so you don't want to beat them around too bad. But this is what comes of bouncing around in the bag, in the tool, or just loose in the bag. So get yourself a way to contain those, keep them safe. Now, moving on. Milwaukee Grumbles. A friend of mine hooked me up with this light. It worked about a half a second. It's shit. I got another one of these. It's AWOL somewhere around the shop. I'm hoping it'll turn up. Things do usually. Anyway, I ran these so hard working demolition derby car with the hole saw. I smoked them. Literally, if you ever watch Abe, I forgot to mention him on my YouTube likes, guys. He's a mill wrong, engine nerd, super cool guy. As he says, I let the smoke out of him. Big time. One right behind the other. I should have went to a heavier drill. Excuse me, hiccups. Should have went to a heavier drill as soon as I pooped the first one. Anyway, good for what they're for. If you're doing heavy work, get the bigger heavy drill. I need to. Okay, where's that leave us? Let's jump back to Grumbles and Grumbles. This thing. It's a light, but that's all I'm going to say for it. Milwaukee could use some work on the small lights. So recently, oh, sorry booty butt, I just stepped on a dog. And then brought another one running. My Thunder buddies today. What, you want to hit me? Hit me, chill. Oh, come on, they ain't going to do it. Anyway, I'm working here. I'm working here. Excuse me. Hey! Down! Down. No. I know there's a storm. Chill. You squirrel me. Alright. Down the way, and actually, I'm going to jump around a little bit. I picked up a drill used. That was the first one I smoked. Then I picked up the drill combo. This little son of a gun. Again, when it comes to the impacts, this in a, I'm not even sure what drive it is. It'll take whatever size drives you want on it. And it's hex drive, locks in. Anyway, I'm running it usually with my quarter stuff. This thing will perform like almost everybody else's 3/8. I was building the fence and I wanted to improve my production, so I got a drill, got the impact driver, a lot of help. I've just been, as time goes by, I've just been kind of piecing it together. Like I said, my own real grumble has been on the drill and the one light, so let's get back to it. Here recently, I decided to upgrade. So, wherever it disappeared, dude. My old impact, the Sawzall, possibly the small impact. If nothing else, when I go off site, these are the ones I take. Now, because number one, one other quick grumble, squirrel. I have had a beast of a time with the retainers on these. That's probably my last grumble as far as the tools are concerned. I'll show you real quick. Real quick, so I don't want this to run more than 15 minutes, so I'm probably smoking right past that. Okay, so you click it on, it's supposed to stay, right? No. And I have not been able to overcome that problem. They give me my Mac, I believe it is, dealer, give me the little anvil and the stuff to put these in. Apparently, I am old school special. I made it work. And if you're not understanding what I was talking about, when you put a socket on whatever drive mechanism you're using, it's supposed to stay, not fall off. The anvils get a hammering and then they don't hold. So, When I decided that I was going to go and upgrade a little bit, half of it had to do with it gets tiring. You're working in the shop, you get a call, oh shit, I need the impact, I need this and that. So, like I said, certain stuff here is so I can stay in the truck. Now, this little monster makes the other one look like a wimp. This is the same as the old one. I decided to get me 2 new impacts, 3/8, half drive. By the way, Milwaukee has not given me a thing. I wouldn't mind some batteries. Just saying. So now I've been a field mechanic in a just never really had proper shop. So of course all my gear at some point usually starts looking like what I've already shown you. It gets used. When I bought these, let's see where my knife is. We're going to do a quick unboxing. Oh, almost overlooked it. Tip for the day, when you're looking for stuff, slow down. So, I was sure, it sure could be, that somebody made impact boots for these. Most impacts, air, all that down the years, you can get boots. So, I've been kind of waiting. These come by my way of our local Mac guy. And funny side story, squirrel. And I've seen this happen with a lot of tool guys. Somebody requests something specific. Let's say impact boots. They're wanting a specific thing, and I might, depending on how hard I got to fight with getting these on here, I might just show you guys for a minute what they are and put them on afterwards. Anyway, let's try the big one, see if he goes on any better. We might have to grease them up. My point being, recycle. If you can't recycle, if your country, burn the stuff to the burn, the stuff that's nasty, throw that in the garbage. We've always had a burn barrel for stuff that was not nasty to burn. I think the big one's going to go on a little easier. Anyway, I believe that's a 4th or 5th squirrel. I asked him to get me these, the tool guy. He said, yes, I can get them. He got them for me, and tow life is a fun life. You sit down to dinner, the phone rings. You plan something, the phone rings. Yeah, the big boot's going to go on a lot easier, I think. If I don't drop the whole tool on, plus myself a carrot boot. Anyway, so he had them. He got them for me, had them on the truck, and bless him. He probably could have sold mine 2 or 3 times over, but he knew, a friend of mine, my buddy Jeff, uses them all the time, and he was pretty confident that I was going to take care and be about it and come get them. But while he was waiting on me, and this was the point of this, I think he said he sold like 4 or 5 sets of the boots. Now, I got to holler back at him because I asked about battery boots too, because they're fragile, right? So anyway, I haven't been using these in shop hardly yet, mainly because I hadn't put their clothes on. Now we got the chance. I've been meaning to make this video. The 3/8 one I think is going to go in a little tougher. I hate to think how far my video is. You see me squeezing on. Why not? Let's go for broke. Right? Smaller the boot, tougher the thing. That's funny. The dog's boot too, but you guys can't see it. This is not a video. Oh. You've seen the boot before. Oh yeah. They're tough, but that's good. Because when you have an investment that's, shoot, I forget. I actually went ahead, as much as I detest shopping online to a point, I've kind of been embracing it. But yeah, those are pretty darn nice, man. I like it. Now I need the batteries. Anyway, so this set will stay, how do you like that? Like the front. This set will stay in the shop, in the toolbox, and hopefully stay nice. That's pretty much those things. wonder if I should walk around there and make sure it's still big enough. My truck bag. Universal's super handy, but more so, I got this from Cornwall. Any tool trucks, your horrible freight, all that, you can get them. Regular socket on one side, reverse on the other. Why reverse? That way you compound these on a locked lug nut, a stripped lug nut, and get it off. Now, do you need these? Again, there's certain times when you don't need all that. I don't happen to have any around, but I'm sure most of you are familiar with what a 12-point socket is. Keep some 12-point sockets that are close to what you might be working on, because a lot of times you can hammer them over a buggered up nut. Now, batteries, problems, stuff. Let's see if we're still running and pull you down. Are we still running? Nice, I'm right at 16. So Booty's still representing. And to show that I'm not biased, I think, like I said, yellow and tools, not too bad. What else we got? This yellow. I know we got yellow. I actually don't mind DeWalt. I've got big grinder, small grinder. Now I will say I'm not real happy with the latest drill I picked up from DeWalt, but it's just because it was small. Now, I was mentioning blue. Anybody guess what color blue that is? Actually got two. That one's a little Ryobi. But I have got no less than 4 Harbor Freight grinders. Because welding and doing what we do, we go through them. So anyway, tow bag, Sawzall for sure, big impact. 2 batteries protected. The reverse twisties, those. Inverted Torx for drive line. Probably a bunch more. I'm going to start trying to do maybe like a tow truck video a week. Kind of stuff like this. I got a Safety Saturday one coming. Got to touch on one of the last videos. Anyway, I'm liking it. Booty's representing. My dogs are being Thunder Buddies today. I'm super glad you hung out with me. Let me know, what's your favorite color? Otherwise, we are getting rain in Arizona. So, real quick side note, squirrel. Monsoon season, neat thing. I come out of Louisiana in hurricanes, but this is a little different. When it rains, a lot of times the water comes down in light. I swear you're getting hit by a bucket of water, especially on the bike. But first of the day, nothing. By mid-afternoon, it's come up, and when I was on Mingus Mountain the other day, man, it just came down. So, but we need it. We need it bad, and that's good. So I'm glad y'all hung with me through this. And have a great day. I know I should use a selfie stick because I'm pulling my head back. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you.